Hi guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader, and I'm here today to give you guys your weekly general what do you need to know about money. So hopefully this does help at least and resonate for those of you. But yeah, let's see what we need to know about money. There's like a child support payment here. Now, technically that's legal, I guess, in a way, but they're not paying. So I feel that you may have to reach out to a lawyer or what have you. I don't know these things, how they're handled or what have you, but I feel that you need to do that because I feel like this other person's intentions are kind of like, well, I was planning on getting to it, but but no, there's no payment here from them. So you may have to contact like legal services here. Yeah, and I feel that they will jump right on that here. Yeah, and close the case. You'll get your money here. All right. I feel that there's a grandfather here that passed away. I do apologize. I feel that your children, if this is meant for you, it could be like your dad energy here, but it's more focused on grandfather and grandchildren here. Make sure that you do give their money a fair share of money. I do feel there's more than one here. The one child, sorry, we're drifting a little bit off topic, but I feel like I still need to say it. The one child does talk to, I literally heard pop, it could be grandpop or what have you. My kids call, my relatives pop here. So that's why they said I heard pop. It could be from my spirit guide, but regardless. And I do feel that they have a little bit of a gift, but I really feel though that, yeah, I do feel they have a gift. Yeah. I feel that he does visit quite a bit, but he does talk to his grandchildren. All right. Little extra there went into messages from beyond. Sorry about that. But yeah. So make sure you do believe that child because you never want to discourage anything, kind of thing. I'm doing that this year. This message is for me too. But yeah, I feel like there's going to be some kind of communication with somebody's kids this year. There could be kind of like I can't afford gifts, so you save your money, don't get me a gift kind of thing, like a mutual agreement. Now I'll probably wind up getting something small for each one, like $50. I usually spend a lot. So, but yeah, on my kids, sorry. And now it's playing catch-up time with me now, after all these years. But yeah, so, but yeah, yeah, make sure that you do declare this to them, tell them here, but yeah, I feel like you really don't want to here, but I feel you have to do what you have to do. You could use the line that I always say to my son. It's always kind of like, well, let me see later in the month. That's what I always say to him. He wants something. I'm like, let me find out later in the month how finances are going here. But yeah, they're going to be a little heartbroken here. But yeah, just know. I mean, as they get older, they'll understand the value of a dollar, more and more. But explain. Wow. I do feel male energy. I usually don't gender specific. I mean, it could be a female energy, but I feel that somebody's going to be giving some money here. It could be donations. That's money spent, like food and everything in a food pantry here just to help out. Maybe you can't afford too much, okay? But something is good than nothing, basically. Should take my own advice. I used to feed the homeless, but things have gotten a little tight lately. All right. Again, I am picking the same message up like I did for the message or what do you need to know spread in regards to business. Here it's going to take some time, but you're following the dream here. You're on your right path. If you haven't seen that video, do check that one out. I do elaborate a little bit more. Yeah, things are definitely going to be stable here with that situation. I feel that there's a little bit of discouragement. It's kind of like, you know, how people sometimes have like goals, you know, like I have a goal, like I try to keep so much money, you know, a certain amount in my mind, in my checking account. If I drop like really, really low kind of thing, I'll be like disappointed, you know, that I spent too much that month, or, you know, I didn't make it, you know, I didn't keep that amount, you know, at that level or whatever, I sunk down, you know. So I feel like somebody's kind of discouraged by the end of the year. I'm never going to make it here in regards to, you know, trying to save as much as possible in the checking account until the end of the year. I do feel strongly that end of the year here, definitely. And it's kind of like, where did it all go? You know, don't get discouraged. Make a new plan, new year for next year, definitely 2026 here. So, but never get discouraged. Just there's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, you know. But yeah, I always try to look towards the positive of things, you know. But yeah, it's going to be tough this year. It's going to be tough next year too, I'm sure. But don't get discouraged. Everybody's going through a tough time. So, all right, that is what I have for whomever this is meant for. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe as well, smashing that like button. It definitely helps out with my channel. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.